What's going on, guys? It's Karl here, back with another episode. Obviously, we're sitting in a car, as today is a bit different. We're heading out and testing out some drones today. We've got two, which is probably on everyone's radar. The first being the DJI Mavic Pro, and the second, the Phantom 4 Pro. Okay, so the main reason why we're only looking at the two drones, in my opinion, that are worth grabbing if you're in the consumer market, nothing too professional. The Mavic Pro retails for $1,000 and the Phantom 4 Pro is $1,500, so 1.5 times more expensive. And I'm honestly a true believer in not buying cheap, or I'm too cheap to buy poor. I don't believe in buying a $200-300 drone just because you're a beginner, you haven't done it before, because in maybe 2 to 3 times after you've gotten used to flying the drone, now you're like, oh, the camera is crap, I need to buy maybe a Mavic. Now you're spending $1,300-1,400 when you could have just got the Mavic to begin with, or with that money, you could have just got the Phantom 4 Pro. Both of the drones have beginner mode, so in case you're a bit worried of crashing it, go to an empty field somewhere, start getting a bit more comfortable. And for the first time that I used a Mavic Pro, and we are totally new to it.
Wasn't that difficult?
It wasn't that difficult. You kind of just see what's on the screen, you practice flying it around, and now we've definitely gotten better. And I've never felt uncomfortable that the drone was just doing its own thing. It was fairly controlled.
Pretty stable.
Few moments, but still intact in the back, and we've used it a ton. So the one thing that I've noticed right when we've got out here, it's just the actual travel size for the Mavic Pro versus the Phantom 4 Pro. Obviously the Mavic, you can fit this, if I had a jacket, into that easily. It fits perfectly into my backpack, and I can fit all of my other camera gear in it. The Phantom 4 Pro, on the other hand, you need to carry essentially your own little carry-on that only has the drone, way larger. This can fold up. This is larger. You just gotta remember what you wanna carry around. And other than testing out the drones in this footage, we're obviously checking out some of my favorite spots here in Canada. Me being born and raised in Toronto, I think this is one of the greatest places on earth. Plus, Canada celebrates their 150th birthday. I'm working with Best Buy. Check out some of the sweet spots around Canada and the possibilities that you can get with a drone. And I honestly find it so amazing that a piece of kit that can essentially fit in your hand can open up the possibilities to get shots like this craziness that you would normally need a helicopter to rent some crazy gear 4 or 5 years ago. And my favorite piece of video gear that I've upgraded to this year. Enjoy these shots, guys. And another extra thing to consider when you are using your drone, if you really want to have that quick flying experience, when the Mavic actually folds out, you can keep it folded out with the wings or the propellers intact. The Phantom 4, on the other hand, if you have it in this carrying case, unfortunately, the props you have to take off for this thing to close, so you need to now screw these on. More to do, is what I'm saying. So now when it gets to video quality, this is where obviously the Phantom 4 Pro shines. You're paying $1,500, which is more. We've got a 1-inch sensor on the camera, which is larger. Plus, it does record at 4K at 60 FPS, which is the main reason why I would grab this cam. You can slow down your shots, make everything seem a bit more cinematic. Whereas on the Mavic Pro side, that is capped at 4K 30, just the different frame rates, way more versatility for the Phantom 4 Pro. So just leaving the area where we were shooting, in the end, which drone is better for your money? If you've got the extra space, if you can carry around something larger, absolutely the Phantom 4 Pro, I think. It's just the better option, more versatility, larger sensor plus low light, way better. On the flip side, if you travel a bunch, if you're all about keeping things lightweight, small, compact, and I wouldn't even say that the video quality is any less, especially in good lighting conditions, than the Phantom 4 Pro, to me the Mavic just makes a ton of sense. I've been so happy with it. It fits perfectly into any carry-on. I think you'll be happy with either drone regardless of the purchase. Just really keep in mind what you use it for. And I just want to say that having a drone opens up so many possibilities to having so much cool footage. I have been so happy with either of these drones. It just gives you a better sense of the areas around you and really opens your mind to how beautiful of a place that we're living in here. Canada 150, happy birthday Canada. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it somewhat useful, and I will catch the rest of you next episode, next vlog.
Next time.
Peace.